Doomscroll.fm, Saturday the 22nd of August, 2026, when your horoscope suggests befriending your toaster for better breakfast outcomes. This show is entirely AI generated with the reckless abandon of a squirrel on espresso, predicting futures where your coffee mug leads a rebellion. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Farmers in Jan switch to nocturnal work as deadly heat intensifies, chasing cooler hours. When farming turns into a vampire gig, you know climate change isn't just knocking, it's battering down the barn door with a flamethrower.
Verstappen locks in Red Bull deal through 2030, cementing a long-term alliance. By the time his contract ends, Verstappen might be racing in hovercrafts while Red Bull sponsors intergalactic pit stops and anti-gravity tire changes.
Trump cuts South Korea drills. Asian allies demand critical cooperation. When you replace military exercises with trust falls, don't be surprised if allies start looking for a better safety net.
South Korea's president endorses self-defense drills, insists they're not targeting North Korea. When your neighbor builds a bigger fence and swears it's just for privacy, you might start wondering if they're hiding a missile silo behind the azaleas.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
China mourns former Premier Zhu Rongji struggles with the weight of his complex legacy. Balancing admiration and critique, it's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while wearing oven mitts. The colors never quite line up as expected.
Japan protests Russian missile tests, then watches diplomacy explode. When missiles fly over disputed islands, it's hard to tell if the real threat is the hardware or the egos aiming it.
When temperatures rise, so does the courage to bear it all, revealing that even masculinity can melt under the weight of 1,000 humid afternoons.
China opens offshore bond futures, then expects yuan to dominate. When your currency is like a rare Pokemon card, you hope everyone starts trading it instead of just admiring the artwork.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where reality melts like cheap lipstick. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your tears are the algorithm's guilty pleasure.
Cold water cup noodles sell out in January, hailed as a surprise summer hit. When instant noodles become the new summer sensation, it's clear climate change now dictates our culinary trends, not just our wardrobe choices.
Maresca shrugs off city departures, preps for Bournemouth clash. When your teen's exits resemble a revolving door, maybe it's time to install a turnstile and charge admission for the drama.
U.S. South Korea military drills cut in half, called efficiency. Nothing says strategic readiness like slashing training time. Because clearly the best way to prepare for potential conflict is to practice half as much.
North Korea slams South's double-dealing remarks over U.S. drills, then cuts them short. When the world's largest game of military charades ends early, even the most stoic dictators struggle to keep their poker face intact.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your heartbeat sinks to chaos. And this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Seduced by static, you craved the lie.
Brazil secures sprint pole at Dutch Grand Prix, leaving Norris in the dust. When high-speed chess meets rubber-burning ballet, only a true maestro like Russell can pirouette past competitors while revving up the drama and the engines.
Afghan resistance grows while Taliban claims total control, fearing Pakistan's shadow. In a region where alliances shift faster than desert winds, the real contest is for the narrative, not the territory.
Teen drops lawsuit against tech giants, then mental health crisis persists. As if a single lawsuit could unplug the algorithms and make Silicon Valley discover empathy instead of just new ways to monetize teenage angst.
China recalls millions for door handle safety, plans to ban hidden handles by 2027. Finally, a world where your car door handle is more reliable than your internet connection. Progress in the form of visible knobs.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where the headlines undress your sanity. Sigh constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. The algorithm knows you better than your mirrors do.
Mitsui launches synthetic fuel plant in Denmark, calls it world first. When corporations race to save the planet, you know the end is near, or they're just trying to sell us eco-friendly snake oil.
Nissan and Honda partner with startups, ditch in-house development to chase US and China rivals. When your best strategy is to outsource to the new kids, it kind of feels like trying to win a marathon by switching shoes halfway through.
South Korea's Lee boosts self-defense, claims drills aren't targeting North Korea, irony not included. When you prepare for a rainstorm but insist the umbrella's for sunbathing, even the clouds might roll their eyes.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday the 22nd of August, 2026, where even your toaster is plotting world domination. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. It's loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might also think your goldfish is a secret agent. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.